Welcome to the class, students. As always, I'm really happy to see you here. Let's start with the class for today. I'm going to show you now your classroom presentation tool in order to start with our class. Yeah, you know, the previous lesson we were talking about some new things for you, right? And now it's time to continue. We are going to make a very quick review about the things that you were learning with me in the previous class. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna show you now. We are at the unit 3. Okay, yeah, we are learning about the latest look, right? We saw fashion trends, this coming, and then we were learning about this, the latest look, right? Here in this part, we're talking about the defining relative clauses. You remember? Remember that when we talk about the defining relative clauses, you have to consider that, ¿no? Para hacer referencia a personas, vamos a utilizar siempre that o también who. Pero si vamos a hacer referencia a objetos, vamos a utilizar that, ¿no? O which, ¿ya? El that es camaleónico, pues, ¿no? El that lo voy a usar para ambos casos, ¿verdad? Pero sí hay que tener en cuenta who para personas and which for people, ¿ya? So let's see, let's continue, let's go to the next part. Okay, there it is. Okay, now let's go on this topic. We have here this part that says view on fashion. Okay, let's start with Torres. Please, Torres, you are gonna listen and repeat. Daniela, are you there, Daniela? Hello, Daniela. Is Daniela there? Yes, please.
Yes.
B, views on fashion. One, reading. A. A. What's in style these days?
What's inside?
Do you like the current fashions for men and women?
¿Cómo era eso?
Do you like the current fashion? Okay, for men and women. Next, this part B. Continue, please. Letter B.
B.
Read the article.
Read the article.
Do you find any of the information surprising?
Do you find any of the information
surprising? Okay, yeah, now you have to consider this. Thank you very much, Torres. I'm gonna show you this, no? It says, what's in style these days? When you talk about style, como decir, ¿no? ¿Qué está de onda ahora, no? ¿Qué está la moda? What's in style these days? Do you like current fashions for men and women? ¿Te gusta the current fashion? Lo que está actualmente de moda for men and women? Yes or no? What do you think? Here we have, read the article. Do you find any of the information surprising? Let's read the article and let's see if we can find any important or any surprising thing, okay? Any surprising information. It says here, dress to impress. Oh yeah, that's a very strong title, dress to impress, ¿no? Vestir para impresionar. Okay, let's see. We are gonna read this article now. I'm gonna do this now and let's start. Pay attention.
Lesson D. Views on fashion. Page 30. Exercise 1. Reading. Dress to impress.
Image is important to many people. But what do men and women really think of each other's fashion choices? What do people actually think looks good on the opposite sex? Are you dressing to impress your target audience? What are some clothing items that you should invest in to get someone's attention? Fashion styles like artsy for the more creative crowd, or vintage for a touch of the past, or even fancy chic clothing may show a little of your personality. But it doesn't always mean that the person you may be trying to impress will be impressed. It may be simpler than you think. Women generally like men that look like they have made an effort. As for men, they seem to be the opposite. Here is what most men and women say that they prefer.
What women like in men's fashion. A well-fitted pair of jeans. A nice watch. One item that is cool and funky, like a hat or an unusual pair of shoes. Blue or pink shirts. Glasses.
What men like in women's fashion. Very little makeup or none at all. A chic pair of high heels. A flowery summer dress. Long hair. Glasses.
Okay, here we have some important facts, right? Some important details. So let's just start reading, okay? I'm gonna ask here, who else is here? Brenda, is Brenda there? Alvarado? Okay, no, Brenda is not here. I don't know what happened with that girl. Let me see. Who is another student? Oh, yeah. There it is. Quispe, Angela, okay? You're gonna listen and read this part. Just listen and repeat, Quispe. Dress to impress. Quispe.
Dress.
To impress.
Present.
Okay, dress.
Dress to
impress. Okay, now image is important to many people.
image important to
But what do men
but what do men
and women really think
and women and the relative
of each other's fashion?
of each other fashion
Choices.
choices.
What do people actually
What the people actually
think looks good on the opposite sex?
think look good and the people say,
Are you dressing to impress?
are you in transition?
Your target audience?
You let out there.
Your target audience. Yeah, okay, thank you very much, Quispe. Now I'm gonna ask another student to continue. Let me see who else is here. Okay, let's start with Dolores. Jocelyn, okay? Jocelyn, hello. Jocelyn, are you there? Okay, please listen and repeat. What are some clothing?
What are some clothing
Items that you should invest in?
things that you should invest in
To get someone's attention?
to get some attention?
Fashion styles like?
Fashion styles like
Artsy?
artists.
For the more creative crowd?
Baltimore cat crown.
Or vintage for a touch of the past.
Or vintage for a touch of the past.
Or even fancy chic clothing.
Or even fancy chic clothing.
May show a little of your personality.
I show a light of your personality.
But it doesn't always mean
But it doesn't always mean
that the person you may
that the
be
person
trying
may be
to
trying to
impress
impress
will be
will
impressed.
be praised.
Okay, thank you very much, Jocelyn. Now I have to continue this part. I'm gonna ask another student. Let me see who else is here. Yeah, there it is. Let's talk with Shari. A ver, are you there, Shari? Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, listen and repeat, please. It might be simple
It might be simple
that you think.
than you think.
Women generally like men
Women in general like men
that look like they have made
that look like they have made
an effort.
and for
As for men,
as for men,
they seem to be the opposite.
then choose to be the
Opposite.
opposite.
Here is what most men
Here is what most men
and women say they prefer.
and women say that they prefer.
They prefer.
They prefer.
Okay, thank you very much, Shari. Now, we have here some really interesting things, right? Until that, no? Sometimes you men would think that you are making the effort to impress someone, but sometimes, do you know that it's really worthless that you are doing to impress someone? I don't know, right? It says, it may be simple that you think women generally like men that look like they have made an effort. Okay, is that true? ¿Es cierto que las mujeres piensan eso, no? That they like men that look like they have made an effort. Que se esforzaron en verse bien. Right? Is that true, girls? Yes or no? Okay, no. Torres says no, teacher. No, no, no. Men don't impress me in that way. Okay, and well, no, it says maybe generally, no, generalmente, o de pronto a una gran cantidad de mujeres, okay? But says on this part about for the men, no, what happened with the men? As for men, no, it says that they seems to be the opposite. Para el varón es the opposite, lo opuesto, no? He says, here is what the most men and women say they prefer. Vamos a ver. What do men prefer? It says, what women or women like, oh, sorry, I'm going to change the color. What women like in men's fashion. Okay. Here we have some things, ¿no? Que aparentemente le gusta a las mujeres in the men's fashion, ¿no? En la forma de vestirse de los men. A ver, vamos a ver. Let me see. I'm going to ask here another student to read this part. Okay, let me see. I think I'm going to ask Ventura. Okay, Adriana, please. You are going to read this part. A well-fitted pair of jeans. Adriana? Adriana, are you there?
Professor,
Yes.
what?
Listen and repeat.
What?
A well-fitted
Wet-fitted
pair of jeans.
of jeans.
A nice watch.
A nice to watch.
One item that is cool and funky.
one item that is a cool and
Funky.
funky,
Like a hat
like a hat
or unusual pair of shoes.
or a unusual pair of shorts,
Blue or pink shirts.
blue or pink shirts,
Glasses.
glasses.
Okay, thank you very much, Adriana. Is that true, students? Is that true for you? Yes. ¿Qué dicen las girls? ¿Es cierto lo que dice aquí? Que the women like que los men usen well-fitted pair of jeans. Que los jeans sean bien entallados. Yes. Well-fitted pair of jeans. Says a nice watch. Que los men lleven un nice watch. Is that great? Yes. Okay, Camila says, no, teacher, no, that's not true. Okay, it says one item that is cool or funky, for example, like a hat or unusual, fuera de lo común. Shoes, zapatos, what do you think? Hat, unusual pair of shoes, yes? Now there says another thing, blue or pink shirts. Que lleven un shirt que sea de color blue o que sea de color pink. Yes? Okay, yeah. Or maybe this is glasses. Is that true? The girl like people who wear glasses? Yes? Okay. Now we have here another point of view. It says, what men like in women's fashion. Ok, vamos a ver si es cierto o no. What men likes, lo que le gusta a los men acerca de the clothes or the women's fashion. Please, Camila, you're gonna listen or you're gonna read this part, okay? Very little.
Very little makeup or none at all. A big, what? A chic pair of high heels. A flowery summer dress. Long hair. Glasses.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Camila. Now, in this part, we have to consider something, right? Is that true, boys? ¿Es cierto, boys, lo que dice acá? Ustedes se ven impressed, se impresionan cuando the girl uses very little makeup, poco maquillaje, very little makeup, or none at all, nada en absoluto. Yes or no? Racing está pensando, makeup, yes or no? Okay. What about a cheap pair of high heels? A los men les impresiona que las girls lleven a cheap pair of high heels. Unos bonitos tacones. Yeah, could be right. Another says, a flowery summer dress. Que lleven un dress with flowers. Okay, I don't know. It depends, right? Si son flowers, si es un bonito design, maybe, ¿no? Pero si son unas flowers como un mantel o como las de my grandma, I don't think so, right? Pero si hay algunas flowers, yeah, with a good design. Long hair, what do you think, boys? Long hair, do you like when the girl uses long or wears long hair? What do you think? Sometimes, right? Sometimes I think. Glasses, what about glasses? It says that men like women with glasses. Yeah, right? Maybe sometimes the girls can look smart, yeah, and it's a point, a good point too. Okay, there it is, no? We have some important things about, yeah, this, but generally this is like kind of opinions, no? Al final creo que esto es como que cada quien va a tener una personal opinion about all of these items, yeah? Now, it says that we have to read again or read the article again, no? And here we have something that says, no? Are these sentences true or false? A ver, ¿serán true o serán false? las sentences que tenemos aquí. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. Yeah, but I can see everything. Well, yeah, you're going to look at your books. Ya van a observar a sus books y vamos a ir respondiendo. Dice, for example, most women like to wear well-fitted jeans with a blue shirt. Like, the women like, it says here. What do you think? Hmm? Yes or no? They don't say about the women, right? They don't say about the women. Okay, so you have to think, yeah, on that. It says, no, fashion styles. They say for more creative crowd, but they are not talking about, or they are not saying about that the women like that, no? Let's say that women like to men wear, ¿no? Cuando el men lleva puesto the well-fitted jeans, ¿no? But not saying that the women like. Entonces, this is false, okay? This is false. I'm gonna do this. The next part says, both men and women like it when the other wear glasses. Yes, right? Say for women and for men, yeah. In this case, this is true. The other part says, you have to dress very chic if you want to attract a man. It's not all true, right? You don't have to wear all chic. No, sometimes maybe the pair of high heels probably, no, because it says a chic pair of high heels, but that's just all, just the high heels. And now we must say that this is false, no? The other part, guys often think less is more for a woman. Yeah, on this thing, I think yes, no, very little makeup or none at all. No, it's more. Okay, less is more in this case, just for the making up. Yeah. Now the other part says, many guys like it when a woman wears high heels. Yes, right. It says here, high heels. It's important. Men really like women to wear high heels. Yeah. Now the other part, number 6. Most guys think women look nice with long hair. Yes, right. Here says, for men, it's attractive, or men feel attracted when girls use long hair. Okay, there it is. Those are the answers. Those are the answers on this part. Yeah, really easy. Ok, chicos, recuerden que todo permiso de cámara se tramita directamente con la Miss Charito, ¿ok? Yo no tengo ninguna referencia hasta el momento, ¿ya? Ni tampoco no tengo ningún permiso de parte de la Miss Charito, ¿no? Para alguno de ustedes en quinto de secundaria, ¿ya? La Miss Charito siempre o semanalmente está enviando a través del grupo de profesores, quiénes son los alumnos que tienen permisos para cámara, permisos por salud, etcétera, ¿no? Pero vuelvo a repetir, de esta semana no tengo el permiso de nadie de quinto y secundario. Así que si ustedes han consultado, han realizado el permiso necesario, comuníquense con la Miss Charito, ¿ok? ¿Ya? Well, we have to continue. We have to continue. Let's go to the next part. What do we have here? Let me see. We must go to the next part. This is the per word. Do you agree with the information in the article? ¿No? Como les decía, ¿no? La información que viene en el artículo, al fin y al cabo, es referencial, ¿no? Algunas cosas puede que sí y otras puede que no, ¿ok? Pueden ser ciertas en algunos casos y en algunos casos algunas no pueden ser ciertas, ¿ok? Now, we have here this part, ¿no? 2, listening, an interview with Eduardo, ¿ok? You're gonna listen here something. It says, listen to an interview with Eduardo, a fashion designer, okay? Eduardo es un fashion designer, es un diseñador de modas. Number the question from 1 to 5. In the order that you hear, write the numbers in the boxes, okay? Vamos a tener que enumerar from 1 to 5, ¿ya? Write the numbers here in the boxes. Aquí vamos a tener que enumerar, okay? So I'm gonna play the listening Carefully, please. There it is.
Page 31, Exercise 2, Listening. An interview with Eduardo.
Hi, Eduardo. I'm Jasmine Vanderkamp from Trend Magazine. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview. A lot of our readers are really big fans of yours. And me too. I love your work.
Thank you, Jasmine. You're too kind.
Okay, then, let's get started. First, I've always wondered, what is your last name? Everyone knows you as Eduardo, of course, but can you tell us your full name?
Actually, I just prefer Eduardo.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd like to ask you some email questions from our readers. Is that okay?
Of course.
Great. Well, our first question is from Harold in San Francisco. He asks, should belts and shoes be the same color?
Many people feel they should match, but I disagree. They should be in the same color family, but they don't have to match.
Here's a question from Kim in Toronto. Is it okay for men to wear earrings?
Men wear earrings? Of course. I wear one. It's a way I express myself.
Okay. Our next question is from Masayuki in Osaka. He wants to know, can guys wear pink?
Many people think only girls can wear pink. That's crazy. Anyone can wear any color.
And here's another question about color. It's from Rosario in San Jose, Costa Rica. Does black go with everything?
Good question. Many people believe this. It goes well with dark colors and with white. But too much black is a bad thing. So the answer is no.
Interesting. One final question from Susanna in Miami. She asks, are high heels old-fashioned?
In my opinion, no. However, some women find them uncomfortable.
Thanks so much for answering our questions, Eduardo. Now, let's talk about your new summer fashions. I understand you came out with a...
Okay, now you have to number, okay? I'm gonna play this one more time thing with and about the conversation. Now say something here, no? Listen again, how does Eduardo answer each question? Write yes or no on each line. Here, you're gonna write yes or no, yeah? According to the listening. Yeah, you have to number these two, okay? Pay attention.
Page 31, Exercise 2, Listening. An interview with Eduardo.
Hi, Eduardo. I'm Jasmine Vanderkamp from Trend Magazine. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview. A lot of our readers are really big fans of yours. And me too. I love your work.
Thank you, Jasmine. You're too kind.
Okay, then, let's get started. First, I've always wondered, what is your last name? Everyone knows you as Eduardo, of course, but can you tell us your full name?
Actually, I just prefer Eduardo.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd like to ask you some email questions from our readers. Is that okay?
Of course.
Great. Well, our first question is from Harold in San Francisco. He asks, should belts and shoes be the same color?
Many people feel they should match, but I disagree. They should be in the same color family, but they don't have to match.
Here's a question from Kim in Toronto. Is it okay for men to wear earrings?
Men wear earrings? Of course. I wear one. It's a way I express myself.
Okay. Our next question is from Masayuki in Osaka. He wants to know, can guys wear pink?
Many people think only girls can wear pink. That's crazy. Anyone can wear any color.
And here's another question about color. It's from Rosario in San Jose, Costa Rica. Does black go with everything?
Good question. Many people believe this. It goes well with dark colors and with white. But too much black is a bad thing. So the answer is no.
Interesting. One final question from Susanna in Miami. She asks, Are high heels old-fashioned?
In my opinion, no. However, some women find them uncomfortable.
Thanks so much for answering our questions, Eduardo. Now, let's talk about your new summer fashions. I understand you came out with a...
Okay, now let's work on this part, yeah? Let's number and let's answer, yes or no. What's the first question, the question number 1? It's about the belts, right? It's about the belts. It says on this part, no? Should belts and shoes be the same color? No, this is the question number 1. And let's see, I'm gonna do this. And the answer is, in this case, no, right? He said it should be in the same family of color. Podría ser en la misma familia de color, but it's not necessary to be the same color, el mismo color, yeah? What is number 2? Is the question about the earrings, right? It says, it's okay for men to wear earrings. And we have here number 2. This is question number 2. And the answer is, he says that is yes, no? He expresses himself and he wears an earring. Él inclusive, él usa un earring, so yeah, that's why he said yes. Next, number 3. Chicos, aquí me sale un aviso que queda menos de un minuto para la sesión. Ya ustedes saben que el Zoom se está cerrando automáticamente después de 40 minutos. Así que, bueno, van a volver a ingresar a su plataforma y van a ingresar nuevamente a la clase, ¿ya? Cuando se, pues, cierre o se finalice el Zoom automáticamente, ¿ya? Ok, vamos. Number 3. It's about the wear pink, right? It says, can guys wear pink? No, this is the number 3. And Eduardo's answer was yes, no? Anyone can leave